Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday, August 11th, 2019, and these are your morning announcements. Rick and I are heading into work. We don't have to set any events up today, but we had 2 events yesterday, so we're going in to clean, make everything look pretty full. Rick's family is still in town. They're going to be in town until Monday, and they're leaving Monday morning. So it'll be sad to see them go, but it's been fun having them here. What do you think, Rick? Do you think that we would have made good parents based on the way that we were with Ethan while he was here? No. No, we would not.
He didn't die?
He didn't die. Yes, we kept him fed and watered. Checked on him now and then, made sure that he was still breathing. But yeah, it's pretty. I decided that it's very clear that it's great that we didn't have kids. We're a great aunt and uncle, and obviously, if something happened to Craig and Faith, we would absolutely 100% take these boys in with no hesitation whatsoever. And thankfully, they're one is 18, one is 13, so they're further along. But yeah, if we would have had to have been responsible for a baby or a small kid, we'd both be in jail. We're not good. We're just not good with kids. Not that we don't like them. We do. We just want to sugar them up and send them home is what we want to do. And buy them drums and things like that they can take home. But it's been great, and I'm glad that I had the experience, and Ethan is welcome to come and stay every summer if he'd like. For the rest of his life, I'd be happy with that. So, yeah, it's been good. And yesterday, Rick's stepmom came over, and we had steak on the grill, and I had a sweet potato, and Rick made his awesome salad. What would you call that salad? Do you have a name for that salad? Caprese? Caprese. Basically, it is cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, spinach,
mozzarella balls.
Yeah, the marinated mozzarella balls, and what was the sauce? Or not sauce, the dressing. Olive oil dressing with spices. And it is super, super good. It is extremely low calorie. Like, you could eat a bowl the size of like a popcorn bowl, and you'd only be getting like 200 calories if you limit the amount of mozzarella that you're eating and go with everything else. But it's really good. So we had that, and then Rick had purchased some frozen Greek yogurt for me. They had ice cream. I got to have some frozen Greek yogurt, which was really good. And yeah, it was a good night. Are they doing anything today? Did he put your alternator in your car?
Not yet.
Not yet. So maybe they'll be doing that. Because Rick needs a new alternator in the Element. So today I wanted to talk, see, it's Sunday, so I thought I'd talk about something a little bit more kind of on the spiritual realm. And I wanted to talk about forgiveness. And how much do you forgive before you say, that's it, I'm done, and you walk away? I have this person in my life. I'm not going to say their name. I will tell you that they are not from YouTube. They are from my real life. And this person has a love-hate relationship with me, and it's getting old. Let's just say that. It's getting old. It's getting very old, and I'm getting very frustrated and tired of it. And I'm not in a position where I can just walk away without doing something very life-changing. But if it comes to that, I will, because my sanity is much more important to me than whether or not I'm in this particular situation. It's gotten to that point. And this person, on some days, actually, let's say 75% of the time, maybe even 80% of the time, is awesome. Treats me great, is a good friend. We laugh a lot, we talk a lot, we have a lot of things in common. This person, for the most part, gets me, and things are great, no problem. But then, if something is happening at home to this person, okay, this person has a home life that isn't happy, okay, and whenever something is kind of like stressing them out at home, when I'm having contact with this person, if I am happy, if I am just being myself, this person will look at me and get upset with my happiness and will do something to sabotage it. Or if somebody gives me a compliment and this person is in earshot of that, I get beat up for it for the next few days by their behavior towards me. Isn't that right, Mr. Hug? You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And it's like very frustrating for me because I feel like I have been nothing but kind and generous and a good friend to this person, and I will continue to be that. But it's gotten to the point now where it's starting to feel toxic, you know. It's starting to feel toxic. So I have drawn back a little bit, and I'm going to continue to draw back because I need to protect myself, you know. But it makes me sad that I have to do that because that's not me. That's not how I am. I'm very forgiving, and I have forgiven this person over and over. How many times have I forgiven this person, Mr. Hug?
Over and over.
Over and over, yes. And it's getting very frustrating, you know. And I really don't know what to do. I don't. I'm hoping that the situation will change for this person and this person's home life will become happy, because I think that would do a world of good. But I also think that some of this is the way that this person was raised, and there's some, what is that called? What is that called, Rick, when you have an addict in the family? Codependency, thank you. I think that there's like a codependency thing going on here, and that's something that I can't solve for this person, you know. Doesn't matter how nice I am, this person has to want to do something about this themselves and change their situation. Otherwise, they're not going to be happy ever, right? So it's frustrating, but I continue to forgive, and I will continue to forgive because I know the whole background. I know what's going on here. You know, I think that makes it a little bit easier for me to forgive. But I forgive, honestly, I forgive in this situation for very selfish reasons, because I can't let this constantly bring me down, because then I'm not good for Rick, I'm not good for my family, Chrissy and Devante, I'm not good for anybody. So I just have to lay it down and ask God to help me forgive and just keep moving forward. And that's what I do, you know. I mean, but sometimes in life like this, when you come into these situations, yeah, you gotta just after a certain amount of time, you just gotta say, this isn't getting any better, and this person doesn't want to do anything good for themselves to make this situation better so that they can be happy, and you gotta cut yourself off and hope that if people continue to cut themselves off, that there will be this aha moment and they'll realize, okay, clearly something is going on with me. Something is happening inside of me that is causing these people to go away, and they'll do something to change it, right? That's what I'm kind of hoping will happen, but I don't know. I'm going to give it a little more time and we'll see what happens. But if this keeps up like this, I'm going to just say, you know what? It's time for me to move on. I can't stand it when people don't recognize the fact that they are broken and imperfect people. Every single one of us is broken. Every single one of us is imperfect. Imperfect? Imperfect. Imperfect? And imperfect? I am? Okay. All of us are imperfect people. Every single one of us. There is not one of us out there who is perfect. And if you think that you are, then you've got a problem and you need to go get some help, because you're not. None of us are special. That's like the most important thing that you have to learn in your life, I swear to you, is that you are not special. You are not. You're a human being just like every other person. And you know what? You don't have to be special. You just need to be you and be true. That's it. And people will like you. It's when we make up these things about ourselves in our head and then try to cling to that causes problems. That's always caused problems for me. All right? I mean, I had to get myself to the point where I was like accepting the person who I am as I am right here, right now, with all my faults, with all my good things and all my bad things. I had to get to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right. I love me, for all that I am. Light and shade. And once I did that, it kind of released a lot of the anxieties that I had about the person that I am and what I had to be out in public for people to like me. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that all of you can embrace the fact that you're not special. You're not a superhero. You're not queen of the universe. You're not the most important person in the world. You're not. You're not that important. Except for to you. You should love yourself as you are. Forgive yourself for the things that you cannot change, and change the things that you can, right? So, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Say goodbye, Mr. Hug.
Bye.